Hi, this is Super Boo 3 and we're doing the first mission in Heavy Fire Afghanistan, and we're going for the Without a Scratch trophy. I would suggest doing this after you have leveled up your character through progressing through the main story. Ideally you'd do this as after you've done the veteran and rookie campaign. The other easy way of getting this trophy would be to play this in co-op, as on the very first level in co-op I managed to unlock this. I'm showing this with the starting gun just to show that it is possible. If you are killed, you can... if you are shot, you can let yourself die if you haven't crossed a checkpoint, and then choose the load last checkpoint option, and you will be able to load up the previous checkpoint, and that will still count as completing the level without taking damage.
Take the ammo packs.
So if you're really struggling, that's a good tip. You should also be aware of adjusting the brightness on your TV, because the lens flare in this game is atrocious and the game has no inbuilt brightness setting. You can always use grenades when you're in a tough spot as well. Go for as many headshots as you're going through the campaign, and use the cover accordingly. When an enemy has a red exclamation mark, you would have seen one just there on that last section. Just get into cover or shoot him as soon as possible. Obviously it's a bit of a gamble to try and shoot him. You'll know when you've been hit, as there'll be a bullet hole in the screen when you've been hit. There's a guy here if you can't tell.
Alpha 3, hold this position. Alpha 1, move out.
There's another guy here behind the flame, which is the one who, when I tried this the first couple of times, ended up shooting me because I couldn't see.
Command, this is Alpha 1. The tower has just collapsed. I repeat, the tower has just collapsed.
We need some cover. Use your grenades, Will. Blow them up. Blow them up.
Oh, by the way, if you're in cover, you can still be shot. So you should be aware of that.
3 o'clock.
Get cover and pick up that.
Okay. This is actually going to cost me because I've actually run out of ammo for my main gun. Which way I was making a point of, you should actually shoot ammo if you ever get a chance. Oh, luckily there's one right there.
We see you, Alpha 1. We're heading your way from 3 o'clock. Watch your fire. Copy. Clear. Clear.
Probably got about 2 to 3 seconds to actually shoot an enemy when he's got a red exclamation mark over his head. So you've got a little time, but it can be a huge gamble if you plan on shooting him before he shoots you. You can use the environment and destroy things like that to help you out too.
Enemy pickup inbound. Take him down. Nice job, guys.
Shooting your own soldiers, though it reduces your score, doesn't seem to have an effect on this trophy, because when I unlocked it the first time, I'd taken out most of my squad because I was a bit too trigger happy.
Keep moving.
Yeah, the lens flares are atrocious in this game.
That was close.
I'm not a fan of the motion controls either, but to be honest, this is actually a pretty fun game. There's not really much to expect from rail shooters, to be honest, and the fact it's got a cover system, I think that's pretty decent.
Enemy contact. Open fire. Get to that machine gun, Will.
This is pretty close to the end of the level. when you use the turret like this, just don't let the gun overheat. You should be fine going through all of this.
Clear.
Oh yeah, watch out for charging guys because they will hit you like almost immediately. Some of the guys with the white, I think they were wearing like white turbans or something, they look a lot like... Okay, I think I got hit there, so I'm actually going to let myself get killed. Then load the checkpoint and just show you that you can get the trophy that way.
Get down!
Because I think that's actually better if I show that, so then people know that they can copy that method.
Enemy, 3 o'clock!
So if your call is here, I think, when the guy comes out. So I'm just going to reload beforehand. They got him that time. Everyone seems to move really slow in this game. That's one of the things I find a bit weird. Like the way the overly exaggerated movements as they jump out of cover. Although I think it's needed a bit, because if it wasn't, it'd probably be very hard to spot some of these guys. Oh, there's a guy down there, I didn't even notice him.
Go, go, go!
Enemy, 9 o'clock.
You can tell when you've crossed a checkpoint because it says checkpoint in the top corner. So only if you get hit and then actually go past a checkpoint is there a problem. Otherwise you'll be fine. And we can also throw grenades with the L2 button. Like this. And they don't have much of a blast radius at all.
This is Alpha 3. Enemy pickup taken out. We're moving north. Over. Area clear. Move out.
I think this is the end of the level. I might be mistaken though. I got hit again. Well, I'm going to use the same method of just letting myself get killed. Like I said though, this is so much easier if you do this later on in the game. It would be easy if you've done it after you've done the rookie and veteran campaign. Then just come back. Like I mentioned before, I actually did this trophy in co-op, which is why it was so easy. I mean, so this is my first attempt. I'm doing this on the new file, so
Out of ammo.
that's why it can be quite tricky still. And the sheer number of enemies in some sections is insane. Like I said as well, even if you dive into cover, you're never quite sure if you're going into the cover, which protects you or not.
We're at the airfield gates. Over. Good job, Alpha 1. We need you here.
And now that trophy should unlock. Okay, well, I got the high accuracy one, but the without scratch trophy should also pop, and there you go. So guys, I hope that's shown you the easy way of getting that trophy. Until next time, bye.